Assalamualaikum dear students, welcome to NIUS Homeschool. I'm Farhana Yasmin, Assistant Teacher of English, Morning Shift. Now I'm going to take a class for class 8. Our subject is English second paper and today's topic is RW for changing sentences. And today's lecture number 18. So dear students, let's look here now. Question number 1, change the following sentences as directed. The question will be like this, and there will be sentences given and the direction will be given in brackets at the end of the sentence as to how you will change the sentence. So number A, it is not a human act. See the direction in the bracket, affirmative. That means you have to make the sentence affirmative. So see, there is a negative word here, not. So as we have to make it affirmative, we will remove this word. See what's done here. It is an inhuman act. When we are removing the negative word, we need to use opposite of the word given in the sentence. So I have changed the word human into inhuman here. It is an inhuman act. When you are transforming sentences, it is very important that you keep the meaning proper. So when we are removing the negative word, we have to use the opposite of the given adjective to keep the meaning of the sentence proper. So the answer here is it is an inhuman act. Number B, what things is he making? See the instruction, passive. So the direction is to make the sentence passive. See, this is an interrogative sentence given. So we will keep the structure of interrogative sentence proper, and keeping the interrogative structure proper, we have to change it into passive. So see here what is done. What things. Okay, the sentence starts with WH and this part is the same, kept the same. Then continuous here. So what things are being made? Being, because it's continuous, then past participle of the verb, and then we have the pronoun. So by him. What things are being made by him? That's our solution. Let's look at number C. The farmer has returned the bag to its owner. We have to make it passive. So let's see how to do it. The bag to its owner, we're moving this part to the beginning. The bag has been returned to its owner. Okay, we're starting with this part. The bag. Then as this is the perfect tense sentence, it's present perfect, so we are keeping it in present perfect. The bag has been returned, past participle here, to its owner, this part then, and then at last by the farmer. The bag has been returned to its owner by the farmer. Let's look at number D. They visited the zoo yesterday. We have to make it interrogative. An assertive sentence is given, we need to make it interrogative. So see, the main verb is given here and this is in past tense. This is past indefinite. So we will use do verb in the past here. There is no auxiliary, so we will use the do verb in the past for the given main verb. And as this is an interrogative sentence and the given sentence doesn't contain any negative verbs, we will add a negative word as well. So do in is past, did, and the negative not with it. Didn't they visit the zoo yesterday? We are removing the past form of visit because we are changing the do verb into past tense because this is in past. But in an interrogative sentence, we make the do verb past and we remove the past form from the main verb. That's the structure of interrogative sentence. Okay, so didn't they visit the zoo yesterday? This is the answer. Let's look at the next page. Number E. Students will never forget their school life. We have to change it into affirmative. See, in this sentence we have never here. So if you have never and then if you have to make it affirmative, we have to change the never into always. And when we are using always instead of never, we have to change the other words into opposite as well. So let's see what is done here. Students will always instead of never, and then remember instead of forget. Students will always remember their school life. So as I have mentioned before, sometimes you need to use opposite words of verbs or adjectives to keep the meaning intact. So be very careful when you are changing sentences about this fact. Number F. People must plant trees for their existence. You have to turn it into negative. The answer is people cannot but plant trees for their existence. This one is quite easy. When must is used in the affirmative sentence, if you want to make it negative, you just have to replace the must with cannot but. So in this sense, it's very easy. You just have to replace the word must with cannot and but. People cannot but plant trees for their existence. Number G. Many photographs are taken by them. You have to turn it into active. This sentence is given in passive and you have to make it active. So we'll change the pronouns, bring it into the place of subject and change it first. They take. The auxiliary and past participle is given here in present tense, so we are removing the auxiliary and using the present form of the verb they take. They take, then this part, many photographs. They take many photographs. This is quite easy. So please don't get confused when you're doing active from a given passive sentence. It's quite easy. You just have to do the opposite of making it passive. They take many photographs. Number H. The bee is very active. You have to change it into exclamatory. So see here, the bee is very active. We have the word very before the adjective and there is no noun after the adjective. So we will replace the word very with how. We will start with how active. So how active the bee is. So following the structure of exclamatory sentences, we have to keep this verb at the end. How active the bee is. And don't forget to use the exclamatory sign after an exclamatory sentence. Okay, dear students. So this was today's revision for changing sentences. I have included both voice change and transformation of other categories here. And practice more at home. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.